welcome. My question is, did you know sign language before you started it, or did you have to learn it, and how long did it take you to learn?
I'm watching her. Thank you very much. What's your name? Lisa. Lisa's doing a beautiful job here. I didn't know any sign language. In Switch of Birth, I have a deaf daughter, and so we did a whole silent episode where we sign. And it's an incredibly beloved show by the deaf community because we represent the people of the deaf community as just kind of people. And so we all had to learn sign language, and I'm still not great at it. I can communicate, but it's harder for me to read it. And I'm really sorry about that because I've spent 5 years learning it. But anyway, I can still communicate pretty well, and I love learning it, and I love that so many people are inspired to learn it and try to communicate. Thank you.
Hello.
All right, I'm a deaf person, and someone stole my voice. Anyways, who taught you ASL?
Well, mostly Marlee Matlin's coach, Jack. And they had different coaches all the time, but Jack's the one that, he sent me little videos every single scene, and he'd teach me. And then, because a lot of people don't realize, sign language there's many different ways to say the same thing. I always try to find the one that hurts my hands the least. It's like some of this really hurts me. So I try to, one of the actresses got carpal tunnel.
Yes.
For learning. It's harder on older people. But we had many, many beautiful people teaching us. Thank you.
Do you remember the sign from the show? Can you still keep it up in sign?
Yeah, a little bit. I remember Switch to Birth. I remember you look handsome.
Do you know that one?
No. What did he say?
That's all right, I was just testing.
At least I copped to it, that I was good at it. See? He's finger spelling now.
And are you close friends with Charlie Sheen?
Oh, no, I'm not close friends with Charlie. My life is too short. My life is too short. But I did do Red Dawn with him, and we were fellow Wolverines!
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do recognize that one. I failed my test. Thank God I copped to it. Hi.
Hello. I'm Trent.
Hi, Trent.
I have 2 questions
Okay.
related to the movie. I want to know if you can share with us your perspective about the movie Red Dawn.
My perspective of Red Dawn. Well, Red Dawn was the most fun I ever had making a movie because I got to basically go to camp for 3 months and hang out with some really fun people who were out of control. And the audition for Red Dawn, the director asked me 3 questions. Can you ride a horse? Can you shoot a gun? And have you ever eaten squirrel? I'm from Minnesota, so yes, I have eaten squirrel. So that's how I passed that audition. I mean, it was a strange movie. Basically, it was someone's nightmare, and that's where the idea came from for the original script.
Okay, now my next question. I want to ask you about the movie Jaws 3. How do you feel about that movie? I want you to be honest.
These are hard-hitting questions.
These are hard-hitting. It's pretty much the greatest movie ever made. And I was a genius in that pink bathing suit. It was my first movie, so that's my disclaimer here. And it wasn't scary. That was the worst thing about it. But I did ski on a 3-tier water ski pyramid on the ocean. So I stood on two little girls' shoulders, bare shoulders, on the ocean, and didn't die. I did my own stunts. What can I say?
And let's face it, without Jaws 3D, we wouldn't have Jaws 19. So it really sets the stage. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have 2 questions. My first one is, what got you into acting, like, in the first place?
I was a dancer in a ballet company, and they owed a theater money. So they said, since you can't pay us back, you have to loan us your dancer to star in The Little Mermaid. So that's how I got my first acting job. Because after like a half an hour, they cut my tongue out and I didn't have to talk. So I just had to dance around. But I went to New York and I was a ballet dancer, but I really wasn't good enough. So I quit and I started acting, and that came really quickly to me. I got jobs right away. So it was kind of like my second dream, which happens, I think, a lot with a lot of people. The thing you think you want to do the most ends up not being the thing you end up doing. And but I've, obviously since fallen in love with acting, and I work really hard. I've always worked really hard, which I think is the key to any success.
And my second question is, do you have any dream roles that you wish you could have played or that you want to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to play, I like musicals, so I'd like to play Gypsy in that. I'd love to play Mama Rose and Gypsy. That's the main one I think about. Otherwise, life unfolds in a way that always surprises me, and something fantastic shows up that I didn't think so. But I'm also directing now, and I really like that. I direct Switch at Birth, I directed Jane Doe, and I just directed a film called The Year of Spectacular Men. So directing is kind of a really cool thing. It's a really cool way to use everything I've learned as an actor, as a musician, as a dancer, all together and putting it all together and putting it out there.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Hello there.
Hi, sweetie.
Could someone help this young lady?
Hi, my name is Kala, and my question is, how did you feel on your first day of acting?
My first day, terrified. Absolutely terrified. Yeah, it's something that I still get excited and scared at a new job because you feel exposed and you feel like you forgot what you knew, or you wonder if you're the right person for the part. So yeah, I felt a little bit scared. But that's the thing, I keep trying to do things that scare me because otherwise you just don't get out there. So
Thank
keep
you.
doing those things that scare you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Very good question.
2 questions. First of all, what age were you when you wanted to do acting?
How old was I when I wanted to act? I did my first play actually when I was like 12, but I didn't really, maybe like 17, 18. My daughters are actresses and I kind of waited till they were 15 or 16. I think it's the best time.
The second question is, where did you go to learn acting?
I learned on the job for the most part, but I also went to acting class in New York. And sometimes I have coaches and I sometimes go to class. My husband teaches a class, I go to that class. It's good to keep learning, keep trying, keep moving, moving forward and be in a safe space to really try crazy things. So I also take improv classes too, which is really fun.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sweetie.
you. What's your daughters, what are their favorite movie of yours?
Gosh, I don't even know. I don't even ask them. Like, they won't watch Howard the Duck because when I start kissing the duck, they just can't take it. And they're old. They're like 21 and 25. So they haven't really seen that much of my stuff. Honestly, probably they just say Back to the Future, but they really haven't. I don't think they've seen Red Dawn, or they've seen Some Kind of Wonderful because I married the director. So that would be doubly mean if they hadn't seen that. Bad to their dad, bad to their mom. So I don't know.
That's why they haven't seen Howard the Duck, is they felt a little threatened by that duck.
That's true.
It's like, you know, sort of cheating.
My daughter was just on Conan and she did a whole bit about that.
Yeah. Hi there.
Hi. About the predictions for 2015 and Back to the Future, I know this is Detroit, but do you feel kind of bad that the Cubs still haven't won the World Series?
We were all really hoping for that. I do feel really bad about that. And I told them, I said, Bob, you know there's not going to be flying cars in 2015. It's just not going to happen. People just, they want somebody with a hat on, you know. They don't want to be flying their own cars. But he said, got to do it. Can't make a future movie without a flying car.
Yeah, and the Cubs, it was like on Back to the Future Day, I think was the last game that they lost or whatever. So everybody, even in New York, everybody started crossing their fingers for the Cubs. It was amazing.
I know.
Yeah. Hello there.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, my name is Lea. I was wondering what your favorite movie was when you were acting.
My favorite movie? I have a weird favorite movie of all time. It's Harold and Maude.
Yes!
I don't know why. When I was your age, I saw it like 30 times. It's strange. It's just that I love Hal Ashby. I love being there. I'm really sad I never got to work with him. That's my favorite movie, but yeah, I'm sorry. That and Gone with the Wind, but yeah, it's a great movie.
Two good movies for you to check out,
Yeah.
maybe when you're a little bit older.
Yeah, maybe.
Hi there, my name's Kyle. I want to say thank you for being here in Michigan, Detroit. Back to the Future trilogy has been a huge impact on my life, my little brother, my family, and I was just wondering if there's a prop or something special that you've kept from the movies all these years, and like what did it mean to you? Why did you want to keep that?
I kept the prom dress, the whole prom dress. And the shoes and the everything, the earrings, my mother was really scandalized because I had to wear like a bustier thing and a crinoline. And when we were shooting, the dress was so obviously so tight. I'd just be walking around in front of 200 extras in my bustier and crinoline. My mom would be like, "What is going on?" I'd be like, "It's a movie set, no one cares." But I have all of that, and I even. My daughters can't fit in it. I don't know how I was that tiny. It's like the tiny, tiny dress. I also, for a long time, saved the boobs from Back to the Future 2. Because it was just a big plastic, like, chest. And, but it was latex and got really smelly, and my husband threw it away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Leah. We're fans of Dancing with the Stars. We're wondering, how did you end up on that? Did they call you, or did you volunteer to be on it?
Anyone who does Dancing with the Stars deserves a gold medal. So hard. No, they just called me up and they were like, "You have 5 minutes to decide whether you want to be on Dancing with the Stars." Like some people, I think they give them months to get ready or something, but they were like, "You want to do it?" And because I was telling this beautiful young lady, I try to do things that scare me. Certainly scared me, and so I said yes. And I was also shooting Switch to Birth at the same time, so it was really hard. And my shoulder's still injured from it. It's really hard, but it's a great show, and I really admire everybody who's on it. And I just went a couple of weeks ago with my cast from Switch to Birth to cheer on Niall, because he was on Switch to Birth, and we were all cheering him on. So I hope he wins.
Thanks, Leah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here. Woohoo! This is my man.
Hi, big fan. I love your movies, and my mom and sister watch your shows. So I got 2 questions. If you weren't in acting, what would you be doing?
I'm an excellent waitress. I do know that. I don't know what I'd be doing. I don't know. Gosh, I'm glad I'm an actress because I don't know what else I do. But the easiest thing for me to do is to sing. Like, I only started singing in my 40s, and except for Howard the Duck, and singing comes easy to me, so maybe I'd be a singer.
What do you like to sing?
Anything. I like to sing country western, I like to sing jazz, I like to sing... And actually, when I was on tour here, Aretha Franklin came to see me and sent me flowers.
Wow.
Dear Diary!
Yeah.
Sweetest soul.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
And truthfully, if they were to remake Back to the Future, what are your thoughts on that?
Remake it? I don't think they will until, like, Bob Zemeckis owns the rights, and he said no, and he's really rich, so he doesn't need the money. And so, and he really says, until I die, they can't make Back to the Future. Good. That's what he said.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This video is sponsored by the Crazy Kings of Toys. Check them out for all your toy needs and find out why they are so crazy. Find them on Amazon, eBay, Bricklink, and Facebook. Links are in the description. Toxic Pop has a new Facebook page. Like it to see pictures and keep informed about our upcoming events and videos. A link is in the description. Go to www.facebook.com/toxicpop1.